crap. Is Elaine Thompson Herah injured? Welcome back to the channel, people. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, thank you for making it Peter Lloyd World. Now go ahead, please hit that subscribe button so we can continue to grow. When you do that, go in and hit the notification bell so you know when the next video drops, which is at least once a day here on Peter Lloyd World. Also, if you enjoy the content, please hit that like button, and finally, leave your comments. Why, people, I hope I'm wrong. Is Elaine Thompson Herah, the world's fastest woman, injured? Then after this, sports analysis, and then we take a look at your comments. Stay tuned to the end. You just may hear from yourself. When you're ready, yet good to go. Jamaica's Olympic 100-meter and 200-meter champion, the great Elaine Thompson Herah, has withdrawn from this weekend's Birmingham Diamond League. She withdrew after she experienced discomfort in training. Her management agency released today, May the 19th. Now, Elaine Thompson Herah has had a history of injury. We all know the dreaded situation after she won her first double Olympic medal at the Rio Olympics in 2016. She then went through 5 years of, I don't even know how to say it. 5 years of hell, people. Based on her own reports, she was just in consistent pain and was never able to get back to the form she was. This was as a result of an Achilles heel injury, which we all hope and believe up until we got this news today, May the 19th, from her team, that she had been fully recovered from. Now, we all know that she had a remarkable 2021. She won the she helped us win the 4x1 relay in the Olympics. She came within 0.05 seconds of Florence Griffith Joyner's remarkable world record, running that time in Eugene, Oregon at the Prefontaine Classics over the 100 meters of 10.54. And of course, she successfully defended her titles in the women's 100 and 200 meters at the Tokyo 2020 Olympics. In a recent interview on TVJ's profile, she spoke freely about the difficulty of recovering from injury. Here is a snippet.
Because I remember I called her early in the season. I was saying to her, boy, mama, the foot are bad at me. And she was like, just keep on praying. And she was like, pat your knee them and pray. She's that spiritual.
Now, recently we saw her open her 200-meter outdoor season at the National Stadium at the Jubilee Series 2.0, where she won, I wouldn't say comfortably, but she won by at least 3 or 4 meters, but did not look at her fittest. We here at Peter Lloyd World had stated at the time, and we still believe that this may have been because that might have been her first real 200 meters since she ran the 200 meters at the Olympic Games in 2020 last year, almost 10 months ago. Now, we're beginning to wonder. Take a look at her doing this season opener and tell me what you think.
Clean start, first time of asking. Thompson Herah got up well, also traveling well is Natasha Morrison in lane 6, but look at Thompson Herah take the field into the home stretch. It's Elaine Thompson Herah with the advantage, pulling away from the field. Stephanie and McPherson trying to come forward, and so to Natasha Morrison, but Elaine Thompson Herah is cruising home here. Elaine Thompson Herah will win it, 22.75 ahead of Stephanie and McPherson.
Now, at the recent Mount Sac relays held in the United States, she cruised to an easy 10.89, establishing at the time a world lead over the women's 100 meters. Thompson Herah looked really good on this 100 meters. Of course, she did not run the finals. That was her running that 10.89 in the preliminaries, and she explained why in an interview.
It feels good to be back. It's my first time competing here at the Mount Sac Relays. I just decided to do one round, It's my season opener. It just feels good to be back. It was great out there in 10.89. So, yes, I'm happy.
Also, after her Mount Sac win, she went on to explain the fact that, well, she wasn't that young anymore. She's, 29 years old. So she'd be running both 100 and 200 meters in this year's World Athletic Championship, which will be held in Eugene, Oregon in July. Explaining that she wanted to get in as many races and as many titles as is possible.
Wanted to try to achieve a title in both 100 and 200. It's going to be a 3 hectic season. This year's World Championship, next year's World Championship, and then the Olympic Games, So I'm trying to get in as much as I can, Girl is no longer young anymore, so I'm just trying to get as much as titles as I can before I walk away from the sport.
Her next stop for the women's 100 meters was at the American Track League's Puerto Rico Classic just recently. She again won comfortably ahead of Trinidad and Tobago's Michelle Ayi. She ran a time of 10.93 and looked really good doing so. So the truth is, every time I've seen her run, she has looked very comfortable. I've seen no signs of injury. And as I stated, she just looked really, really good. And these are some pretty good times, people. 10.89, then world lead, and then 10.93, looking very comfortable. As you can see here, way ahead of the competition. Way ahead, as you can see. In that, we're still way ahead over the 100 meters. Just comfortable. So is this withdrawal from Birmingham, with her team stating point blank that, she's felt something during training, is it just common sense? Are they just being practical and saying, okay, let's err on the side of caution? No races for a little bit. Let's just see if you're okay. Or is it that dreaded Achilles heel that's raising its ugly head again? I'm a positivist, people, so I'm going to say it's just prudence. They're being prudent as a team. They're being smart. If she feels anything, maybe they should just ease up. She's already running some crazy great times and just, take it easy. So it's a situation where, in big block records, we should be saying crap. Or is it they're being smart? Leave your comments. So let's take a look at your comments from a previous, in fact, I think it was after she successfully won in that 10.93 in Puerto Rico recently. Richard Service wrote, never again in any big meet will Shelly ever beat Elaine again. What Elaine had, Shelly doesn't have. If Shelly doesn't get that start, then that's that. That's it for her. But Elaine gets bad starts so many times, and we see what she can do and what she has. Thanks for the comment, Richard Service King. Big up yourself. Queen Marine wrote, go my ice queen, you are unbeatable at that. We say Jamaica to the world, and we say, yes, Jamaica. Big up, big up, big up. Thanks for the comment, Queen Marine. King David Dash wrote, Elaine and these females are walking. Gatlin says there is a certain female running 10.03. Actually, he said that female was running 10.30, which would, going backwards, which would be just, David, I can't believe that Justin Gatlin would say something like that. I'm just bewildered by that statement. It makes no sense to me. And I had to include that one because it was just such a bewildering statement by someone who I respect as an athlete. I don't know. Anyway, don't forget to hit the subscribe button so we can continue to grow here at Peter Lloyd World. Remember, the goal now is 20,000 subs. We'll get there with your assistance. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the notification bell. Hit that like if you enjoy the content. And leave your comments. Kings and queens, always remember, bless up.